Hi, I'm Carol Jurgensen Sheets, aka Carol the Coach. And you know I have made it my mission to help you become more successful. And to do that requires that you practice some principles that will actually catapult you into success. And I thought I'd share a few of those today. You've heard from my past videos that I believe in two coaching principles. One is that I'm 100% responsible for my behavior no matter what happens to me. I get fired from a job. I'm 100% responsible for deciding what I'm going to do for my life next. I get T-boned on the interstate. I'm 100% responsible for deciding what am I going to do to feel safe again and to grow from this experience. That's always a great thing. Now, the second principle that I've talked about in the past is that I say go in for the big ask. And that can be difficult because people can be afraid of failure. But I say go for the failure if that's your fear. Because when you go in for the big ask, you put out into the universe that there's something that you really want. And tonight I'm going to be talking to you about what are some other steps you can take to move from good to great. So, the first thing I want to tell you is that I really believe if you want something, you've got to be prepared. And that's some hard work. I mean, I'm getting ready to do this workshop, and I have probably listened to myself record that workshop for 30 hours. I exercise, I listen to it. I drive in the car, I listen to it. What I know to be true is when I am that prepared, I have a confidence about me in instructing my students, my clients, my customers. And so being prepared really takes you to that next level of confidence. And it can feel overwhelming to put that much energy into something. But if you want to be an expert, if you want to motivate others, if you want to teach them something, instruct them, you've got to have your game on. So please be prepared and enjoy it. Have fun with it. Combine it with other activities that take your life to the next level. That's why I do it with exercise. That's why I do it when I'm driving for an hour down to the lake. I want to know I'm on my game, so be prepared. The second thing that I really, really believe in is that you have to find that time of the day when you are on. Now, some people believe that's right before they go to bed, so they listen to motivational information, they listen to books on tape, because what they believe is true is that whatever they put into their conscious, subconscious, and unconscious is more likely to manifest while they sleep. Great idea, unless you get so jazzed that you can't sleep afterwards. For me, it's the morning time. I get up at 5 o'clock every day so that I can have an hour to actualize my goals. And for some people who love their sleep, that is not going to be the best time. But for me, that's when I'm the most alert, that's when it's the most quiet, and that's when my creative juices have the most opportunity to build. Again, there are a lot of artists, authors, and creators that say they get up at 3 o'clock because of all the hours in the day and night. 3 p.m. tends to be the most proficient time for creating your dreams. I'm not quite into that. But I just am telling you that because there are people that get up at 3, work for an hour, and then go back to bed. Good old Dr. Wayne Dyer, who wrote over 30 books, swore that he was his most creative at 3 a.m. So find that special time and then devote that time on a daily basis to making your dreams happen. And that means follow the rule of 5. And the rule of 5 is that each day you will do 5 things to make your life happen. They may be as simple as, I'm going to send an email to a colleague and say, hey, let's write a book together. Or it may be that you ask your mother-in-law to watch the kids every day from 9 to 11 so that you can get your work done. Maybe you ask your boss for a sabbatical so that you can work on that project. But you go in for the big ask and you create 5 things that absolutely work you towards your goals. They may be small or they may be large. So be thinking about that. Could you write down on Sunday 5 things you wanted to do every single day to make your life happen? Okay, if you want your life to happen, but you don't know if you are really that motivated, try doing this. Try chipping it down to 2 things a day. What I know to be true is you got to make that happen. And so if 5 seems insurmountable, then make it become 2. But whatever you do it with regularity, do it with tenacity, and do it with consistency. You know, a really good friend of mine who was very, very successful told me that persistence is more important than talent. In other words, if you're persistent, you're much more likely to get where you want to be, as opposed to having the talent. Can you imagine that? I mean, we all can be persistent if we put our minds to it. Of course, I happen to believe that if you can conceive an idea and believe in yourself, you can achieve it. But that persistence is what takes you to the finish line. Okay, so let's go over these things. Again, you're 100% responsible for your behavior. 2, go in for the big ask. 3, be prepared. Be over-prepared. Really create a sense of confidence in anything that you're doing, because that really matters. Find the perfect time to devote to your project, your idea, your vision, your dream. And last but not least, follow the rule of 5 or 3 or 2, but be persistent to manifest your dreams. Okay, write these things down so that you can make them happen, and I'll see you soon for another Carol the Coach formula. Have a great day.